How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own custom CDs with Kunaki.com. So the website is a little hard to navigate. I already have an account, so I'm going to the login. And once you're logged in, you can just click Make New CD. I'll paste this link in the description, and this might make the site easier to navigate. Anyway, we're going to create an audio CD that will play on all audio players. We're going to use a CD and a jewel case. You have a few options here. I like the jewel case personally, feels pretty professional. So now you can just click Upload Audio Files and Artwork. So I already have my front cover and back cover, and I'm going to upload a template for the back cover in the description if you want some extra flexibility. But they do have some helpful links here if you want to design them on their website. Namely, this disc design tool seems pretty interesting. I haven't used it before, but you can check it out if you're interested in using their templates. So I'm going to be going through the process for my album Ego Death. So here's the front case image. You choose the file and click upload. Now, one thing I noticed is in my first print of these CDs, the cover was pretty dark. I'm not sure how easy that is to tell on here, especially in person though, it's a little extra hard to see. And that's by design. It is a very dark cover on streaming services and whatnot, but I decided to try making it a little brighter because I think it'll make it pop a little more when it's actually in a physical version. So just a little piece of advice if you have a similarly dark or a low contrast cover. Next, you're going to upload the inside case sheet and the disc image. Once again, pretty self-explanatory. You should have these already. This is what my insert looks like. It has a list of all the tracks, and I also have 2 bonus tracks on here. Next, we'll upload the disc image. Don't forget to click upload for both of these as you do them. I'm using the dark version for the disc image. I didn't really have a problem with how the disc looked in my original print, so we'll keep it that way and see how it comes out again. Now the trickier part is the back tray image. So this is where you're going to have to worry about the spine, if you want to have text on the spine or anything like that. So like I said, I have a template in the description, and they also have their template on their website, so you can check that out if you're interested. But this is what mine looks like. You can also choose to put a UPC barcode on it if you want. Not really my style, but you could if you're interested. Next, the fun part, you get to upload your audio files. So for this, I'm uploading the highest quality versions I have. So we've got our 12 tracks here. I'm gonna start uploading them all. This might take a while because these are WAV files, which means they're pretty big, but in the meantime, you can start typing the titles out. And with the magic of editing, wow, that really made like no difference. Let's try again. There we go. Next up, enter product information. Title, Ego Death. Subtitle, don't have one. You can choose to fill out as much or as little of this as you want, but yeah, just double check, look over everything, make sure everything looks as you intend it, and then you can submit product. So you'll end up on this page, which automatically updates every 30 seconds and gives you a log of what's going on with your CD. It usually doesn't take too long for the CD to actually be production ready, but I'm gonna leave for now. I would recommend maybe you go get lunch or something like that. But I'm gonna come back after I get an email saying it's ready, and I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so it was really fast. It only took a couple more minutes. This page has now updated, and it gives you the link to review the virtual version before you order. So this page lets you listen to all the songs. I recommend going through all of them, just checking the beginning to make sure you uploaded the songs in the right order. And this also lets you take a look at the case. So if you click case, open/rotate, click it to see the inside, back cover, and both sides. Once you've triple checked that everything's okay here, you can't actually click buy CD. That feature doesn't exist yet. So I recommend just going to Kunaki.com, going to your account login, and then from here you can see your active products. So personally, before I actually put any products on sale, I like to order them and make sure they came out exactly as I want. So let's click order and ship your products to a single address. So these are their prices. If you get 1 to 4 CDs, it's only $1.30 each. And if you get 5 to 99 CDs, it goes up quite a bit to $2.10. And then it slowly goes down again if you're doing like truly bulk orders. So to get the most bang for my buck, I like to get 4 CDs just to start out. After this, I put in my personal info for shipping purposes. So we're gonna cut ahead to where I actually got the CDs. So it's been a couple days and we got the package in the mail. So there should be 4 CDs in here. Got 2 and 2 more. Nice, nice. Let's check the side. Side looks good. The back looks nice. The front looks nice. Here's a comparison to the last batch. Old on the left, new on the right. You can tell that the new one is a little bit brighter, which is pretty nice, but it still keeps that sort of dark vibe that I'm going for with the cover art. And same situation on the back. Now, just so you can get a vibe of what it looks like on the inside, I'm gonna open one up. Very nice. Looks super clean. Let's check the inside. Cool. Okay, got a little bit crackly when it opens there. Oh, looks like the front came off. That hasn't happened to me before, but that is just the mechanism of these jewel cases. I don't think that's an issue with Kunaki, that's kind of just how jewel cases work, but that was kind of an unsatisfying first open. But that's all good. This is what the inside looks like. Really clean looking inner sheet here. It looks super nice. And here's the CD itself. As you can see, it's not very shiny, it's more of like a matte finish type of vibe. And if we flip it over, it looks like just a regular CD on the back. But yeah, honestly, I really like this style. I think it's super neat looking, big fan of this. So this is what you can expect if you order a CD off Kunaki. For what it's worth, I have opened another one of these CDs before, and the opening part was a lot smoother than this time. I think maybe this one is just kind of a rough around the edges case where it's having a little trouble. I don't know if that affects your decision whether or not to buy from them, but honestly, I like everything else about it, and it's not like it's hard to snap back in, so I really have no issue with that personally. Anyway, now I'll show you how you can put your CDs up for sale on their website, and they actually handle it all automatically, so you don't even need to have the CDs shipped to you. They will ship it directly to whoever purchases it. So let's get it set up. So now I'm back on the Kunaki website, and I see my product here, Ego Death, and I can click Configure Physical Options. So you have the option to order it here again, but you can also publish at no cost to you with a Kunaki PayPal sales page. So you can choose whatever price you want. The way it works is when somebody buys it, you will pay Kunaki $1.10 plus shipping, and the customer will pay you your price plus shipping. So basically your profit margin is your price minus $1.10. So I'm gonna keep my CD pretty cheap. We'll make it $5, and then we can click Enable Service. After that, you can click Apply, and boom! Now there's a product sales page, and this is what people will see when they want to buy your CD. So they can choose the quantity, and let's just assume they live in New York City to click Calculate Shipping. And this is the same page you would have seen when you ordered your CD originally. So as you can see, the cheapest shipping to New York City is $5.72, which is a bit expensive, so that's why I made the price pretty low. And now if you go back to your Kunaki page, you'll have this link, which you can copy and paste wherever you want. And if you have other CDs, they also give you this page where people can see all your products. Anyway, I'll leave a link to my CD in the description if you're interested in supporting me and giving my music a listen. Otherwise, that's Kunaki. I'm not being paid to say this, but I do think they're a pretty great service. I had that one issue with the jewel case, but besides that, everything's been really streamlined and nice. So yeah, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.